there. The session will be recorded. Once again, my name is Jesus Jimenez. I will be your teacher for this Cenni course. It will take 6 weeks. I am from Jujutla, Morelos, south of Cuernavaca. I am 43 years old and I have 6 kids.
Oh.
Can you very quickly tell me something about yourselves, please? Let's begin with Annie. Hi, Annie.
Hi, teacher. I am Annie Suarez, Ana Suarez, but I like to call me Annie.
Okay.
I am 29 years and I'm from Ciudad de Mexico, Mexico City.
Okay.
And I was excited and I'm still excited for this course.
Awesome, Annie. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's begin as my list shows. Okay. The next one in line is Antonio. Antonio, can you tell us something about yourself?
Yes, my name is Antonio Giles. I'm from Acapulco, Guerrero. I am 28 years old and I really like to practice CrossFit.
Nice.
And I'm really excited to be here taking this course.
Awesome, Antonio. Thank you. Next one, Omega. Hello. Your screen name shows us Omega, but I'm not sure about your name. What's your name? You don't know it's yours? Okay. Let me see. I can change your name to a student. Hi, now your name shows as a student. Can you tell us your name? You don't know who I'm talking to, huh? Okay. Let's begin with Alan. Alan, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Sharel Sánchez Sosa. I am also from Guerrero. I'm from Cualac. I am 30 years old. I'm an English teacher and I'm excited for this course. I'm trying to get certified, trying to get that certificate.
Very good, sir. Very good. Thank you, Alan. Thank you. Let's see. Emmanuel, please.
Hello, guys. Good evening. My name is Sergio. I am a geographer. I am studying now in another university. I'm studying for education. I have 34 years, and I am a little nervous because I am nervous. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Don't worry, sir. So thank you.
I am living in Estado de Mexico.
Okay, perfect. Now you're studying. You said you're a geographer.
Yeah. I studied geographer in UNAM, Universidad Nacional Autónoma.
Okay,
and
very
now
good.
I am studying education in VM.
Perfect. There you go. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, let's continue with Giovanni.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Hi, my name is Giovanni. You can call me Gio. I'm 34 years old and I have 3 wonderful kids. I'm an English teacher too. And I am from Acapulco, Guerrero. I'm nervous and I also excited.
Good. It's great. Thank you, Giovanni. All right. I have Sharel, please. Hi, Ana Silvia. Hello.
Hello.
All right. Let's continue with, where did you go? Sharel, can you tell us a bit about yourself, please?
Yes, good evening, good night.
Good
I am
evening.
an English teacher and I having problems with my camera, so I connected with my cell phone too. And I am an English teacher and I'm here to get a certification. And that's it.
Okay, thank you, Sharel. Thank you very much. So I have you in two different places. Now, Ana Silvia, can you tell us a bit about yourself, please?
Hello. Yes, my name is Ana Silvia, and I'm an English teacher. I'm so sorry for all the sound around.
It's okay.
Well, yes, I'm the street, but well, I'm here because I want to try to if I can get the certification of the standing. I'm an English teacher, as I already said.
Perfect. There you go. Thank you, Ana Silvia. Are you on your way home?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
So I'm so sorry if I can turn on the camera.
It's okay.
But, I'm so sorry, but when I get there, I promise I will do it.
Oh, of course. Good. Thank you very much. Let's continue with Annie. Annie Roca, please.
Hello, everyone. I'm Hani. I'm from Mexico City, but I have been living in Puebla.
Okay.
And the same, I'm ready to start this course. I'm excited.
Awesome. Hani.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Where's your name from?
Well, to be honest, I don't really know.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
We'll find out on the way. Thank you, Hani.
Okay, you're welcome.
Let's continue with Claudia. Claudia Citlali, please.
Hi.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Well, I'm really excited to start too. I have been waiting a long time for this course to be available again. I lost the December submission. I live in Acapulco, and what I want the most is for us to have a great experience and to work together towards the same goal. Thank you.
Of course.
Nice
Thank
to
you,
meet
Claudia.
you.
Nice to meet you, Claudia. Thank you. And the last one. I'm sorry. Can you tell us your name? The last member of our group. You are wearing.
Hi, guys.
Yes. Hello.
Yes, it's me. My name is Omega, and I am from Puebla in Mexico, of course. Well, it's really nice to see you guys because I can see that you are from many parts of the country, which I like it. And well, I don't like to say my age, but
That's okay. No,
for this time, no, but for this time, I'll do.
Okay.
So you have the privilege.
Yes.
I am 27 years old. Well, I'm turning 28 in 2 months.
Okay.
What else? If you have questions? Well, they are welcome. But that's my information.
Thank you, Omega. Thank you very much. And one more time. And let's see. Okay, well, we have a 6-week course, a preparation course for your San Diego University exam, which will give you the Cenni certification. Are you looking for a B2 or a C1?
I'm looking for a B2.
A B2, perfect, Annie, thank you. What about you guys?
What's the difference between both?
There are levels. For example, the beginners, you know, a very brand new student with no English and starts taking some classes, some vocabulary, some grammar is A1. Then it's intermediate basic, then it's intermediate advanced, then advanced and proficient. So basically C1 is the proficient level. It's a university academical level.
All right.
But basically, I think you're looking for a B2, right? Yes, perfect. Let's get to it. So the first class we're going to have today, it's a review of a lot of things that we know. Let me get the presentation started. There. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Can you?
Yes, teacher.
Perfect. Can you read it, please?
Lesson A, speed finding. Getting to each other.
Getting to know each other. What do you see in the picture?
There's like a group of people talking. They're
Yeah.
sitting, they're taking like a lunch, I don't know, maybe, and they're having like fun. Well, I think they're in the recess, right? Like they're taking a recess from the work.
Right? So a lot of people talking, correct? Are they friends?
Maybe.
Maybe. Perfect. Let's take a look at the next question. Do you guys have a lot of friends?
So.
So. Would you like to meet more new friends?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Would you like to attend a speed friending event?
Yes, why not?
Maybe.
Awesome. What's a speed friending event? Why do people
More
go
people,
there?
maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Have more friends, I don't know.
You share
Why do
experience.
people go there? Yes. What do you have to do there?
Know each other?
Great. Let's listen and let's see if you can hear and find the answers to these questions. Ready?
Viewpoint, Students Book, Level 1, Page 10, Unit 1, Social Networks, Lesson A, Speed Friending. 1. Getting to know each other. A. Read the article. Why do people go to speed friending events? What happens at this kind of event?
Make new friends and network fast. These days, we live life in the fast lane. We insist on fast food, quick service, high-speed downloads, instant messaging, and immediate responses. So why should we spend time making new friends? At a speed friending event, you have just a few minutes to ask and answer questions before moving on to the next person. If you find people you'd like to get to know better, you can contact them after the event. Here are the kinds of questions that people ask. 1. How do you like to spend your free time? 2. What music are you listening to these days? 3. What was your most valuable possession as a child? And now? 4. Can you say no to chocolate? 5. When did you last stay out after midnight? Where were you? 6. Who's your favorite celebrity? 7. Have you ever won a prize or a contest? 8. What word describes you best?
All right, guys. What do you think? What's a speed friending event?
Well, it's a place where people can talk, where they can describe themselves. They can talk about hobbies, about possessions.
Right, good. Now, why do people go there?
To interact with other people.
Mm-hmm.
To socialize.
Socialize, good. What do you have to do there?
Ask and answer some questions.
Ask and answer some questions. That's awesome. So here are some of the questions people ask. Number 1, how do you like to spend your free time? Now, do they have a long time to ask these questions?
No.
No, how long do they have?
A few minutes.
Yes.
Only a few minutes, right? You have a few minutes to ask and answer the questions before moving on to the next person. All right, now let's take turns asking and answering the questions. Let's see if you can answer as fast as possible. How do you like to spend your free time?
With my
But
family.
Swimming.
Meeting new friends.
Making music.
what music are you listening to these days?
Pop music.
Rock, pop, music.
What
Electronic
was your
music.
most valuable possession as a child?
Toy.
PlayStation.
Now,
Work.
My family.
Work and
Yes,
project.
No.
when did you last stay out after midnight?
Almost
When
every night
around
working.
6 months ago.
Mhm. Where were you?
Before the
At home.
At home.
At home too.
Who's your
At
favorite celebrity?
I don't have it.
You don't have a celebrity, okay?
No.
Have you ever won a prize or a contest?
Yes.
Awesome. What did you win?
It was a spelling bee.
Nice. So what did you win?
It was a certificate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a
Nice.
medal also. Yeah.
A medal. Nice. Now, guys, what word describes you best?
Friend.
Family?
Friends.
Friends.
Friendly.
Family. Good.
Kind.
Nice. Very good. Very good word. All right. Now, what we're looking at here are verb tenses. Now, we have a lot of verb tenses, but let's take a very quick look at the most common ones. We have the simple past, present, and future, continuous past, present, and future, perfect and perfect continuous. Right now, let's just focus on these ones, okay? To get started. Simple past, I studied English yesterday. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Simple present, I studied English. Past continuous, I was studying. Continuous, present continuous, I am studying. Perfect, I had studied, I have studied. I had been studying, I have been studying. Now, here I have a sample of what an information question and a yes no question in all the tenses, all these tenses. So what tense is the first line?
Present.
Present.
The present of be.
Yeah.
And it's a, yeah, it's a present of be. What about the next line?
The past of be.
Past.
Past of be. What about the next one?
Simple present.
Present tense.
Simple present. Next?
Past simple.
Past.
Simple past.
Simple past, yes. And the next one?
Present continuous.
Present continuous.
Good. The next one?
Past continuous.
Past continuous.
The next?
Present
Present
perfect.
perfect.
And?
Present
Present
perfect
perfect.
Present perfect
continuous.
continuous.
And what about the next one?
Modal verbs.
Verbs.
Modal verbs. Perfect. Now I have two more little examples. The first one is when the who and the what are the subject in the information question. Here, the question word who is also the subject of the verb sits. Who sits next to you in class? Now, what tense is this?
Would it be present?
Maybe simple
Past.
past.
Simple present.
Present.
Simple.
Yes, simple present. And the next one, what is the subject of the verb made?
Past.
This is simple past. Yes. Now, let's see. The next one will be, the subject can also be a question word plus a noun. So I have here the question word and the noun, and these two combined are the subject of the verb. What word describes you best? Or which cities are the most beautiful? And these are only a couple of examples. Now, here we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 questions. Now, can you ask and answer the questions in only 2 minutes? You want to try?
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Yes, we can.
The first thing you're going to do is take a picture, please. Go ahead. Take your picture. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Not one. This. Take your picture. Tell me when you're ready.
I got it.
I'm ready.
Great. Now we're going to go in sessions. I'm going to put you in pairs.
Can you put it up one last time,
I'm
please?
not ready. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I will share it on the WhatsApp group in just a minute.
Do you please?
Okay. So are you guys
All
ready?
right. Thanks.
So I have you in sessions with one partner, one classmate. I have Antonio Mega, Annie, Giovanni Allen, Sharel. Okay, with the exception of Sharel, I have you in two different groups. Which one are you working with? The ones with the capital letters or the one with capital and lowercase? Sharel.
With
With
lower letter.
with lowercase? Okay. Not with the capital letters.
No.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move this person over here. All right, there you go. All right, guys, let's go. Remember, we only have 2 minutes, okay?
I think so. It was just minutes. It's not enough.
Would you like more time?
Yes, an
Yes.
hour.
Okay, but remember, you have to switch partners. So we're going to go again with different partners.
But it's we're going to write it or just going to
Just ask and answer.
just ask and answer. Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Let's go again one more time. Let me see if I'm gonna try it. You can't be on with the same team again. So let's see.
Oh, so you're changing the teams?
Yes, I gotta change the people.
But if we don't have any information of the first team?
No, it's not about the teams. It's about you and the new person. Okay.
Oh, okay.
We just have to talk each other.
Yes, talk. Only
Okay.
talk.
Okay.
Okay, hello.
Antonio Emmanuel. Perfect, it's good. Sharel. Okay, then no. Okay, got it. Oh my goodness.
Teacher, if I'm in the correct way,
There.
you were the teacher from Cenni in December?
Yes. Were you in that group? Anna, I remember you.
Yeah, me
From
too.
a year and so many months ago.
Yes, that's why I was asking. I was like, I was trying to remember, is he my English teacher from last year?
There you are. Hi, Anna. How are you?
I'm fine. And what about you?
Good, good, good.
That's
Well,
awesome.
how did it go this time?
Well, I don't have any bad things to say. Thanks God. Well, I'm not in Acapulco now. Right
Okay.
now, I came here to Cancun and I'm working in here. Thanks God. And the sentences, I don't have nothing bad to say. And what about you? Did you finish your course? Did you went to Puebla? If I'm
Yes, I did.
correct?
Yes, I did.
Yes. And how was it?
It was very nice and cool.
Yes, we miss you.
Thank you.
Really, we miss you. And are you going this year? Are you going to leave us?
What do you mean?
Are you? Yes, because that time you didn't stay with us all the class.
I went to Puebla to cover another teacher, and but it's for the same school, and here we are in English Access.
Okay. So hope you don't go anymore.
Yes, yes, we're going to stay here. Yes, we're going to finish the
Don't turn
course.
only from one computer to another.
I noticed, yes. And
Okay.
Omega is having difficulties with her internet, and the
Yes.
rest of you guys are, Sharel, you're still here. Good. How did it go, guys?
Good.
Oh,
Good.
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 Did you finish all the questions?
No.
No,
No?
it's
Yes,
impossible.
How many questions did you do? How many questions?
One.
No way.
I'm not kidding. I just only investigated honey mothers was born in Mexico City.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think that's enough. Yeah, before we go to another breakout session, let's do the next activity. Then. Perfect. Right. 6 interesting questions you'd like to ask at a friending event. All right, so 6 questions. Will 2 minutes be enough? Yes?
Yes.
2.5.
Go ahead and write your 6 questions, please.
Well, no, it was my internet connection, the trouble or the problem. But now I'm fine.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, it's a little strange. Okay, so perfect. Now what you're going to do, guys, is we're going to go back in sessions, and you're going to ask and answer your questions to your new classmate, okay? Are you ready?
Mhm.
Wow. I see. Oh, okay, perfect. Good, good. Let me see, Antonio, Annie, Claudia. Antonio, perfect. Alan, Annie. Okay, good. It seems that it's good. All right, let's go, guys. Claudia, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Am I supposed to be here?
No, you're supposed to go to the breakout session. Can you look for the breakout session?
Yes, I will go.
Perfect. Let's continue. But before that, let me ask you, how did it go?
I think it was really interesting.
Yes? All right, let's see. Did you guys get to know each other a little better?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
In all the questions you have asked and all the answers you have heard, is there something interesting you'd like to share?
Yes, I would like to share that Emmanuel is artist. He's an electronic DJ, and
Nice.
he has a Spotify I don't know channel account. He's an artist in Spotify, so
Awesome.
that's really interesting. We should all support him. That's why I-
Absolutely. Awesome. There you go. I'm sorry, Alan. Go ahead, Alan, please.
That's two of us. I also make music. I make rap and I have my Spotify account. Awesome.
That's good. So we have two artists in their group then. Great. Is there another interesting answer or story or person?
Well, I asked Giovanni if he likes some computer games, and he told me that yes, actually he loves them. But unfortunately, I think he has a little bit of responsibilities that he can't do it anymore. I think
Three responsibilities, right, Giovanni?
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
That's right. That's what it is. That's how it happens.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think of your new classmates? Are they interesting, outgoing? Are they friendly? Are they shy? Optimistic, hardworking? What do you think?
I think they are optimistic and hardworking, outgoing, because I was talking with Sharel, and she was telling me that she had been many times here in Acapulco, that she really loves Acapulco. And also I was talking with Alan, so now we know that he's an artist. And also I was talking with Silvia, and she looks like a talkative person that all the time she's smiling. Okay.
Yes,
She
that's true.
yeah, she transmit that, right? So
Perfect. So we held our speed friending event in the class. Now the question is, did you make new friends?
Yes.
Awesome. What are they like?
They seems like great people, you know, like they're kind.
I think because it's the first day, everyone's a little shy, but I like that they're not too worried to mess up or say something wrong. Like no one's judging none of that, so that's good.
That's right. Yeah, it's good.
And hopefully we can share experiences and keep talking after when this course is done.
Absolutely, sir. That's a great thing to say. So now we're going to take the example of Tanya. Tanya went to a speed friending event. And now she's talking to one of her old friends about the new people she just met. So listen, Tanya is describing people she met at a speed friending event. Who do you think she will get in touch with again? Who won't she contact? And say why. So the first thing we gotta do is catch the names. And if you can, tell me the names and if she will get in touch with them again or not. Are you ready?
Yes.
Wait a minute. What happened here? Okay, hold on a second. Give me one quick second. I put the wrong audio or wrong format.
Are we going to receive a material or something like that, or
I will
working?
I will be sending you slides or just images.
Okay,
It will be easier for all of us.
perfect. Thank you.
There. Sorry. There. Okay. Let's listen and catch the names.
Viewpoint, Student's Book, Level 1. Page 10, Unit 1, Social Networks. Lesson A, Speed Friending. 1. Getting to know each other. A. Read the article. Why do people go to speed friending events? What happens at this kind of event?
Again, that's the incorrect one. Let's see. I apologize. I had right.
Page 11.
I made a mistake.
2. Vocabulary in context. A. Listen. Tanya is describing people she met at a speed friending event. Who do you think she will get in touch with again? Who won't she contact? Say why.
What can I say? Greg wasn't very talkative, and when he did talk, he seemed kind of narrow-minded. I thought Kayla was kind of aggressive, you know, a little too pushy for me. I bet she can be a pain at times. Victor sounded really, you know, self-confident, but in a nice way, not at all arrogant, and he was interested in my answers. Lauren was very intelligent, but she seemed kind of eccentric, you know, a little weird but fun. Ricky seemed really sweet and thoughtful, but a little too sensitive maybe. He got a little touchy about some of the questions. Emma was very open-minded and relaxed about things, pretty laid back. And she had a good sense of humor. We laughed a lot.
All right. I'd like to hear some opinions. What are the names she mentions?
Victor.
Victor?
Greg, Ricky,
Emily.
Emily.
Greg? Emily?
yeah,
Gil,
Ricky,
Who?
Ricky.
Gil, Vicky, Victor.
Ricky. I got a Victor already.
I hear a Hill.
Hill?
I mean with G. I think so.
With G? Hill?
Gil, Gil, something like that. I hear Gil.
Like that?
I think so.
And that's it? Only 5 names?
And
And maybe. All right, now let's think of this way. Okay, we have the names. Now what we need to look for is maybe the position. Okay, number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, 5, and 6. Who do you think is number 1?
Number 1 is Greg.
Greg.
Yeah, and she said that Greg was narrow-minded.
Greg, like that?
I think so. I think
Okay.
it's, yeah, that's okay.
All right, what about number 2?
Gil.
Gil? Maybe. Okay, what about number 3?
Victor.
Victor.
I agree, Victor.
4?
Emily.
Number 5?
Ricky.
And 6?
And.
Sorry?
And.
And? Okay, now who will she contact and who she won't? Let's begin with the positive ones. Who will she will contact?
She will contact Victor.
Victor? Only Victor and Emily? How about who she won't contact?
Greg.
Greg? And who else?
Ricky.
And Ricky. Okay, now let's listen again and check your answers. Ready?
Page 11. 2. Vocabulary in context. A. Listen. Tanya is describing people she met at a speed friending event. Who do you think she will get in touch with again? Who won't she contact? Say why.
What can I say? Greg wasn't very talkative, and when he did talk, he seemed kind of narrow-minded. I thought Kayla was kind of aggressive, you know, a little too pushy for me. I bet she can be a pain at times. Victor sounded really, you know, self-confident, but in a nice way, not at all arrogant, and he was interested in my answers. Lauren was very intelligent, but she seemed kind of eccentric, you know, a little weird, but fun. Ricky seemed really sweet and thoughtful, but a little too sensitive, maybe. He got a little touchy about some of the questions. Emma was very open-minded and relaxed about things, pretty laid back. And she had a good sense of humor. We laughed a lot.
All right, so do you stand with your answers or would you like to change some things?
I think the 4th one is called Lauren.
Lauren?
If I'm not mistaken.
Lauren, not Emily.
Emily
Okay.
was the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me change that then. Emily is the last one. What about Anne? Who is Anne?
Nobody.
Yeah, nobody.
Then it's Lauren. What else? Another
Emma.
change?
Not so much Emily.
Emma?
But I'm not sure. Emma instead of Emily. But my internet is unstable, so.
So Emma back on the screen. Is there anything else? Is that the only change?
I think Victor is number 4.
Victor is number 4?
Yeah.
And what would be number 4 then? Number 3?
Lauren?
Lauren is number 3?
Maybe.
Jill, it's number 3.
Gil is 3?
Yeah, I think. First
Yes.
is Greg, then no. Jill, the number 2, and Victor, number 3.
Victor number 3. Okay, now we have different opinions, so let's check the answers. Ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Page 11. 2. Vocabulary in context. A. Listen. Tanya is describing people she met at a speed friending event. Who do you think she will get in touch with again? Who won't she contact? Say why.
What can I say? Greg wasn't very talkative, and when he did talk, he seemed kind of narrow-minded. I thought Kayla was kind of aggressive, you know, a little too pushy for me. I bet she can be a pain at times. Victor sounded really, you know, self-confident, but in a nice way, not at all arrogant, and he was interested in my answers. Lauren was very intelligent, but she seemed kind of eccentric, you know, a little weird, but fun. Ricky seemed really sweet and thoughtful, but a little too sensitive, maybe. He got a little touchy about some of the questions. Emma was very open-minded and relaxed about things, pretty laid back. And she had a good sense of humor. We laughed a lot.
All right, now let's check your answers. You had the first one is Greg. Yes, without the I.
Number 2 is Kayla.
Number 2 is Kayla. Kayla, huh? She speaks fast, doesn't she?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4?
Lauren.
Lauren, nice. Number 5?
Ricky.
Ricky.
Ricky. And number 6?
Anna.
Emma.
Emma. Is not Anna or Emily.
Emma.
Is Emma. Now you said she won't contact Greg, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is correct. What about number 2? Kayla. Do you think she will contact Kayla?
No.
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 No, she won't contact Kayla. What about Victor?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Lauren?
The same.
No.
No.
Interesting. You have some different opinions. Okay. What about number 5?
No.
No.
No? Nobody thinks that yes? Okay, no. And what about Emma?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, perfect, guys. Now, let's see. Complete the chart with personality traits from Tanya's description and add more ideas. Now, let's see, in your notebook, please, let's take only 2 minutes to complete a chart like this in the book. I like people who are, I make a list, a very quick list. I don't like people who are, make your list. And I don't mind people who are, and complete your list. Let's take 2 minutes for your complete chart. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Please go ahead. Awesome, great. Now that you have your chart, we're going to go in sessions and you're going to ask your partners in the session these questions. Do you know anyone with the personality traits in your chart? For example, do you know anyone who is optimistic? Actually, this is an example answer, okay? Actually, my sister is very optimistic. She's always happy and positive, right? Or do you know anyone who is enthusiastic? Actually, yes, my father is very enthusiastic. All right. So let's go ahead and go in sessions. Hello, mister, are you here? Hello.
Hello,
Hi,
mister.
mister.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Very good, very good. There I go.
There you are,
Okay.
sir.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening.
Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Hi,
Good
good
evening.
evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. To share my screen. Oh yeah, you already did it. Thank you very much. Okay, well, good evening to all of you. My name is Mario Chavez. Can you hear me? Yes? Because
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
I see the video a little blurred, but it's okay. If you can hear me, that's more than enough. Well, I didn't want to let the day, end without giving you some important information about the course you are starting today. So as I was saying, my name is Mario Chavez. I am the Director of English Access. And well, today you are starting the Cenni preparation course, the Cenni preparation course. So what does this imply? Well, this implies that in this course, this 6 weeks course, because it's a 6 weeks course, you are going to be training in order to be ready to pass the certification that is going to get you a Cenni with a minimum of band 12. What is band 12? It means B2 level of a Common European Framework of Reference for Languages. So that must be the minimum, because that is the minimum accepted by La Secretaría de Educación Pública, so you can get, any of the tramits that you want to do there, okay? So of course, we have had many different students, I would say a lot of students who get higher levels like C1 level, but this course is special because before this course, the course we had last month and the courses before last month, all of the courses we had always have about Cenni were only 4 weeks. You are the first course we are having with 6 weeks. And you might be asking why? Well, because recently we have noticed that from a group of 10 students, usually 9 students pass the exam with no problem. From these 9 students usually get, let's say 4 get C1 level, but there is always sometimes one student who has troubles. One student that is falling behind, and we don't like that. We don't like that any students fall behind. We want all of our students to pass the exam. We want all of our students to succeed and to achieve the level. So we made some adaptations to the course with Teacher Jesus, because Teacher Jesus have been teaching this course for a while. And he knows the course, he knows the topics, he knows everything. So we adapted the course, we enlarged some of the topics, we are giving priority to some topics that we consider have been more difficult for some of the students. And that's why we decided to give it more time. So instead of 4 weeks, this is the first course we are having of 6 weeks. 6 weeks is starting today, from Monday to Thursday, from 7:30 to 9 p.m. Okay, as you know, all of the classes are recorded. So at the end of a class, we have to do the whole process, to encode the video and to upload it to our YouTube page. But tomorrow, or in 2 days or so far, we share the links of the videos to you, and you can check the classes, the videos, as many times as you need it. Like during the course, after the course, they are available all the time. Okay, well, what else? If you cannot attend to any of the classes, it is important that you contact the teacher. Teacher Jesus is in the WhatsApp group. You all should be in the WhatsApp group. If any of you is not in the WhatsApp group, let us know so we can get you in the WhatsApp group. You can contact Mr. Jesus and ask him for any of the homeworks, because usually he gives homeworks. The other day, when we were talking about the course with Mr. Jesus, we mentioned that usually the students who have problems with passing the exams are the students who don't do the homework. So try to do your homeworks, okay? Because the homeworks are very important, okay? The homeworks are very related to writing. The most difficult skills in the exam are speaking and writing, are usually the skills where the students get the lowest scores. Usually listening, reading, grammar, no, they usually have good scores there. But writing and speaking, usually they have low scores. So try to do all of your writing tasks. And in order for that, that's why Teacher Jesus is going to give you some homework. We cannot penalize you for homework because at the end, you are going to take the exam. And whatever you get in the exam is going to be your level. So we cannot penalize you. The only thing we can do is to encourage you to do the homework, okay? So we strongly recommend it to do all the homeworks that Teacher Jesus is going to give you, all right? Well, that's about the course. Any material, anything you will need, Mr. Jesus is gonna give it to you in advance or during the class, so you don't need to be worried about it. Anyhow, it's important to have something to write on, you know, just like for your own reference or for any activities. Sometimes, in my case, I prefer to write on a notebook rather than to write on the computer, but that's my case, right? Everyone is different. Now, about the exam, okay, let me explain about very quickly, because I know we're about to leave. Very quickly, I'm going to explain what it is and what is not Cenni, okay? And after that, I'm going to explain about the exam, all right? Please, I'm tend to speak very fast, you know, because I know the information, you know, but if you have any doubts, feel free to interrupt me or to raise your hand or to write on the chat, and I for sure will answer all of your doubts, okay? Very good. So what is and what is not Cenni? Okay, first of all, Cenni is not an examination, because that's the first doubt every single teacher has. Every single teacher, when they contact us by the first time, they usually say, hey, we want to take the exam in Cenni. And that's what the teachers usually say. We want to take el exam in Cenni. And I always tell the teachers, it doesn't exist. There is no an exam called Cenni. There is no such thing. Instead of that, there is a certification called Cenni. But what does it mean? Oh, there is a certificate called Cenni. Actually, let me show you the certificates right here. This is a Cenni certificate. You can see right here that it says certificado, right? But this is the certificate. But you don't get this certificate by taking an exam that is called Cenni. You don't get a certificate by taking an exam that is called by the same name. No, how do you get the certificate? Well, you get the certificate by taking a series of different exams. There are more than 70, I guess almost 80 different exams that you can take. These exams are not related only to English. There are exams for Spanish, for Italian, for French, for Chinese, for German. Cenni is a certification which validates your level, your language level in any language, okay? So what exams can you take in order to get a Cenni for English in this case, right? Well, I invite you that in any other time, in your free time, you can visit this webpage, is cenni.sep.gov.mx. So this webpage has all of the information about Cenni. And when you click it here, where it says information, you can click on where it says fichas técnicas. And here where it says fichas técnicas, you can see all of the institutions for English, for Spanish, for German, for any language that are registered or that are authorized by Cenni in order to apply exams. I mean, these institutions have exams that they can apply you in order to measure your level so you can get a Cenni, okay? So in this case, the exam that we work with, and I'm going to explain you a little bit. There are like too many exams. You can see right here, 6 pages of institutions. And if you click, for example, in Cambridge University, look at this. Oof, there are too many exams. You see, each of this is an exam that you can take, okay? Each of this is an exam. So too many exams. But we particularly work with one exam that comes from the University of San Diego. This exam is on page 4, if I remember well. It's right here, page 4. Look, San Diego State University Testing and Trainer Center. AC, San Diego State University, and this right here is the, of course, you have two, right? Pre-teens and leaders. The one we use is leaders because it's the one for adults. You are not pre-teens. So you click on here and you can see all of the information about the exam. I'm going to tell you about the exam in a little bit. I just wanted to show you where you can find the information about Cenni. Okay, well, why do we use this exam? We use these exams because through all of the years we have worked with Cenni, we have identified some important issues. First of all, the students feel more comfortable when the exam is American rather than when it is British English. So we used to work with an exam from Cambridge University called LinguaSkill, but it was British and some students felt it a little complicated, you know, because of the accent. So they had some troubles with it. So we better change to the San Diego State University because it's American English. So that was the first reason. The second reason is that it's online. It's totally online. And right now, you know, with social distancing, it's very difficult to have, well, actually we cannot have live examinations. So we only have online examinations. So that's the second reason, okay? So that's why we use this exam. The third reason is that it's one of the cheapest because we know like economy is also important for our students. Okay, now there are three types of Cenni. You can click on here and you can see tipos de Cenni, right? Three types of Cenni. You have a Cenni that is called a constancia. A Cenni that is called a constancia, it's a Cenni that you get when you take an exam that evaluates 1, 2, or 3 skills. Let's remember that there are 4 skills: reading, listening, writing, and speaking, right? So if the exam you take only evaluates or assessed you in 3 of the 4 skills, you don't get a certificate. You get a constancia, which is valid for only 1 year, okay? When the exam that you take assess you in the 4 skills or more, because actually Cenni has up to 8 skills to evaluate. So if it assesses you only, on the 4 skills or more, then it gives you a certificate. And this certificate is valid for 5 years. Now, if you are assessed on the 4 skills, okay, minimum the 4 skills, and you get a C2 level, which is the maximum in the Common European Framework, then you don't get a certificate. You get a diploma Cenni, which is valid for 10 years, okay? So those are the 3 types of Cenni. Constancia, when you take an exam that is only 1, 2, or 3 skills, but not the 4, and it's only valid for 1 year. Certificate, when you take the exam, which is 4 skills minimum and is valid for 5 years. And diploma, when you take the 4 skills exam, but you also get C2 level, and it is valid for 10 years, all right? Very good. So far, so good, ladies and gentlemen. Yes? Now, important about this. Okay, the certificate comes directly from la Secretaría de Educación Pública. So it's not English Access giving you, it's not Mario Chavez signing a paper and saying, here is it, right? It's not San Diego's University. No. The only one who can give you a certificate is la Secretaría de Educación Pública. That's the only institution that can give you a Cenni, okay? So, what you do, or the process is taking the course, then taking the exam, and then once you have the exam results, we go to la Secretaría de Educación Pública. Right now, we are taking all the paperwork to Morelia, Chilpancingo, or Chiapas, depending, on the dates, but not to Mexico City. Mexico City is closed at the moment. So we go to any of these offices, we turn in your papers, and then they check your papers and everything, and then they give you the certificate. But it's la Secretaría de Educación Pública, the ones which gives the certificate. As you can see, it says the name of a person, all of the personal information. It says right here the exam you take. It says right here, the expiration date, then the folio, and then the scores, right? It says right here the scores, which is the 12 corresponds to B2. Right? So this is the general score, Cenni 12, right? But you also have some scores by the skills. As I told you, Cenni has up to 8 different skills, okay? Very good. And at the back of this, it says right here the logo of San Diego State University. So nowhere it says English access. It only says Cenni from la Certificación Pública and then San Diego University. Okay, so we do all the paperwork, we train you, we guide you, but at the end, the certificate is up to la Certificación Pública. All right, very good. So far, so good, ladies and gentlemen. Yes? Any doubt or question up to right now? No? Okay, very good. Now, this is about Cenni. A common question that students have about the Cenni is how long it takes. Normally, it should take after you have turned in your papers to us, because you need to, you know, give us some information, send us a picture of your INE, your corp, have taken the exams, you know. So after you have finished all the paperwork with us and we turn it into la Secretaría de Educación Pública, usually it takes a month, okay, in order for la SEP to give us your certificate. Usually, that's the regular time. That it have taken more? Yes, sometimes it have taken more, but hopefully now everything is working better after now the pandemic seems to slow down, and hopefully it takes more than a month for you. Okay, after, one more time I say, after you have finished all the paperwork, okay? How long after the exam do we get the results? Okay, the results of the exam. Let's talk about the exam. So I'm going to talk about the exam. Do you have any doubts about Cenni? Not really, right? Very good. Okay, now about the exam. The exam is online. You take it on the platform of San Diego State University. You are supervised through Zoom, right? So there is an examiner that is supervising you, you know, on Zoom. So you have Zoom open and you have the exam open, and the examiner is supervising you, you know, with the video and the camera, with the audio and everything, that you are not checking your cell phone or somebody else is helping you. Okay, well, that's the way the exam is applied. The exam is 5 different skills: language structure, reading comprehension, listening comprehension, writing, and speaking. So it's 5 skills, okay? So language structure is 60 questions. Let me write it here. Okay, where is this thing? Right here. Okay, 60 questions of language structure. So it usually takes 60 questions. Then reading is only 25 questions. Listening is only 20 questions. Writing is only 1 essay, and oral expression is only 5 questions. Okay, so it's usually this. Okay, so the whole exam doesn't take more than 2.5 hours, no more than that. You can take less, you can make it in less time, but you cannot make it in more time. Okay, very good. So as you can see right here, for every of the skills, you get a result. For example, I like to show you this certificate because it's very, you know, diverse. It has many different scores. For example, language structure, this person got B2, in reading C1, in listening B1, in writing B2, in oral expression B1. And it's not a problem, because at the end, everything is sum up. Sorry, I got another question. This is the course. Annie, this is the course for Cenni. You are in it. This is the Cenni preparation course, okay? Okay, there, like, just not to forget about the first question. Once you take the exam, the results are in between 5 to 10 days. Okay, very good. That was the question that you asked me first. Okay, so as I was saying, right? So at the end, you can have different scores at different skills. For example, we have had students who have gotten B1 in all of the skills, except for one. Sometimes they get B1 in everything except for listening. Let's say in listening, they get B2. And guess what? At the end, That is enough in order to get B2 for those students. It's not like all of the students, but sometimes we have had those cases. Why? Because the exam is measured, or the level is measured through points. The maximum points in the exam is 300 points. And in order to get a B2 level, you need to have minimum 887 points. So sometimes the students have B1, but they have B2 in one skill. And with that B2, they reach the 187 points. And so they get the B2 level. All right. Very good. So that's about the exam. Now, this course is based on the exam. You are not going to see grammar or strategies or anything that is not going to come in the exam. Everything that you're going to send this course is because it's going to be in the exam. Now, important, you all should have taken a diagnostic and entry test in order to be here, and you all should have passed it, right? Why? Because in 6 weeks, it's impossible to take a basic level student and make it a B2 level student. It's impossible. You need to have a minimum of an intermediate level, which is B1, in order to move to B2. All right. So teacher, Mr. Jesus is not going to focus on the basic grammar. No. Today, probably you're going to see, or you saw a review about some basic grammar. Tomorrow, probably you will see a little review about that. But that's going to be it. You're going to focus on the advanced grammar, on the advanced structure. You're going to see a lot of strategies about writing, about speeches, about essays, about letters. You're going to make some sample tests, okay? And that's the way you're going to be trained. Okay, so this course is not an English course, it's a preparation course. Okay, so for some of you it's gonna be like a refresh because some of you probably already know this, but for some of you probably it's gonna be new. Is the topics you're going to see are new for you and you want to go deeper on in the topics, well, no problem. Just let Mr. Jesus know. And I'm pretty sure that he's going to suggest you more activities so you can practice even more. But I repeat, okay, you're going to focus on the advanced grammar, the advanced topic, minimum from B1 and on, B1 grammar, B2 grammar, C1 grammar. Now, you are going to take 2 sample tests. One sample test at the end of a course on the last week. This is going to be very important because this sample test is going to help you know your level at the moment. And then you're going to take a second sample test. The second sample test is going to be on the online platform of San Diego University. And it's going to help you get used to the platform and see exactly how the exam will work on the real day of a test. Okay. What else? And well, basically that's the most important about the exam. After you take the exam, well, the writing is 250 words. The speaking, usually a question the students ask me, in the speaking, the examiner asks me question? No. In the speaking, you see the questions on the screen, you read the questions, and then you start speaking. So there are only 5 questions that you see on the screen, and you start speaking and record yourself, right? And you need to speak only for 1 minute. You don't need to give a whole speech of an hour. No, it's only 1 minute, per question. So the speaking is very short. It's only 15 minutes for the whole test. Very good. And well, that's practically it. After you finish all the process, after you have your Cenni, after you have the exam and the result and everything, we're going to send to you part of the certificate. We're going to send you the San Diego State certificate and we're going to send you the Cenni. Okay. Of course, we're going to send them on PDF, but we can also ship them to anywhere in the world where you are. Okay, because I know many of you are here from different parts of the country. Okay, very good. Well, I know it's a little late, but please, I will really appreciate if you ask me any doubt that you might come up with before we leave today. Anybody? Nope.
I have a question.
Go ahead, Citlali.
We will get both the university certification and the Cenni certification at the same time, or we will get the first the university and then the Cenni.
Yes, I repeat, the process follows, this is a process, okay? Number one, you need to finish the course, okay? Number two, you schedule the exam. When do you take the exam? That's a common question. When do I take my exam? Okay, it's up to you. We can give you the exam from Monday to Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So usually some people can take it during the week, some people can take it in the morning, some people can take it in the afternoon, some people can take it on the weekend. So there is a person in charge of supervising the exams that is going to contact you and is going to schedule your exam. And that's it. You schedule your exam and you take it. Okay. So you take the course, you take the exam, then we wait for the result, which takes between 5 to 10 days. You get the results. Then you get the results. Then you need to send us the picture of your INE, the picture of your corp, and some other information. And then after that, we take all of these papers to Cenni, okay, to la Secretaría de Educación Pública. We take them, we give them to them, and they usually take 1 month in order to give you the Cenni, right? To say, hey, here is the Cenni, okay? Now, during that period of time, we cannot give you the San Diego State University's certificate. We cannot give it to you because we need to give it to La SEP. La SEP keeps it, you know, and they check that everything is okay. Then once they give us the certificate from San Diego and the Cenni, then we give it to you, okay? Very good. I don't know if that was much clearer.
Yeah,
Yes?
thank you.
Very good. Anybody else? Nope. Sure.
Teacher, I had a question. For people that were not in Acapulco, how can we make, how can we receive the Cenni?
Oh, that is not a problem. As I said, we can ship the Cenni to anywhere in the world, wherever you are. I mean, if you are in another country, there is FedEx takes the UPS and DHL takes your certificates and get it to the door of your house, right? Like, that's not a problem.
Okay, thank
We
you.
ship it to you. We ship it. You give us your address, we put it in an envelope, and we ship it to you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
But we also send it on PDF, you know, so you see, okay, we send the PDF, but we also ship it the originals, okay?
Okay.
Anybody else? Nope. Sure. I'm not gonna be here in every session, right? I'm just gonna be here today. But anyhow, Mr. Jesus usually answer all of your doubts. If he doesn't know, he usually contacts me and asks me, hey, Teacher Mario, they asked me this, and I didn't know how to answer. And if it is a very short question that I can answer with a yes or no, I just tell him, oh, tell the student this, and he gives you the answer. If it is a more complicated question, then usually Teacher Jesus sends me the number and I contact you directly, okay? So if you have any of other doubts tomorrow or any other day, feel free to ask, okay? One last thing. As I said, on the last week, you're gonna take the sample test, and this is gonna help us know your level. Because it's a question that usually students don't ask, but we have seen it, you know, if, for example, it's the last week, you take the sample test and you don't get a B2, we let you know. We tell you, you know what? You didn't get the B2, you got B1, for example, you are missing, I don't know, 10 points or 20 points, and we give you a recommendation, okay? The recommendation can be very simple. Probably we can tell you only, you know, it's very little, you just need to study, you just need to check these topics or this or that, right? But sometimes the recommendation is stronger, not like you need to retake the course, or you need to take another course, okay? So I really encourage you not to miss the sample test and take it. Neither the sample test, neither the essays, because that's the only way we can help you with our suggestions and recommendations. We care about you. We want you to pass. We don't want anybody to fail. We want everybody to pass. And if possible, everybody would see one, that would be even better. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all about me. I'm very happy to see some familiar faces like Alan, like Giovanni. So I'm very happy. And well, I guess we'll see each other very soon. Anyhow, Mr. Jesus will continue with you tomorrow. And well, anything will be on your service. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone, and have a wonderful, wonderful night.
Thank
Anything
you.
else to add, Mr. Jesus?
Yes, I will just leave the homework.
All right. Go ahead. All yours.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. All right, guys. Perfect. Thank you, mister. Thank you very much. Have a great evening. And guys, what we're going to do, we didn't have a chance, but we'll continue with this activity tomorrow. And the homework will be this. Sorry, there. I will send this slide to you for you guys to complete. And tomorrow we'll compare our answers. Okay?
Can you send it to us through WhatsApp so we can
Yes,
write it?
I'll send you the slide through WhatsApp as soon as we finish the session. All right?
Thank you.
This will be the homework for tonight. It's going to be a very simple one. Once again, it's only a review. Basically, today, the most challenging thing of today was the speaking, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Everything else, yes, it was. Everything else should have been just a quick review. So I will send you the slide, complete with your, to the best of your knowledge. Tomorrow we'll compare answers and we'll continue practicing, okay?
Okay.
All right, do you have any
Very
questions?
much.
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
How was the class?
Excellent.
It was excellent.
Dynamic.
Perfect, excellent. Thank you very much, guys. It's great to meet you. I hope to see you all tomorrow. Have a great evening.
Thank you. See
Thank you.
Thank you. See
Bye,
you,
guys.
teacher.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
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 Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. And Anna, Sharel, Emmanuel, Hani, Ana Silvia, Omega, Antonio. Good night, guys.
Good night, teacher.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, guys.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Awesome. Bye, Omega.